Him and D'Amico here, D'Amico Dance Company in Houston, Texas. Allison Carr, she's going to help me out with the advanced West Coast Swing class on February 23rd. Here's what we did. It's Maxence and Virginie from Snow and Swing 2017. You can check it out from the top. It goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and out into our own stuff, because they did some pretty amazing stuff that we didn't get to in class. So from the top, we're going to break that down for you a little bit. Awesome. And I actually counted Allison's part there for the most part, because they do a lot of syncopations that the guys aren't doing here, okay? So from the top, we start off with a fan. 1, 2, guys, you're going to short sheet the lady a little bit so she doesn't have the chance to step on that foot. So he has her swing the foot here in the beginning, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he gives her enough room to triple on this side, moving in opposition for 5 and 6, and he holds there. I suggest that you guys go ahead and do a triple for 7 and 8. 7 and 8, and they both hit the 1 in the music here on 1. So they just kind of, I like to call it a sumo wrestler. So we pick it up and hit the 1. The girls then do a Tootsie Roll for 2, 3. They do a flick on 4. They start to do an anchor for 5, but he bounces the lady off and makes her do a rock and go here. So if you go back to 1 for me. So when we get here, this is 1. Maxence actually begins to move this way, and he does some really cool footwork here. So he walks over to the side. He does this, brings his feet together, does a hitch. For you guys out there that want to make this more practical, if you just hit on the 1 and hold the 2 and move over on 3, 4, as the lady goes flick and steps 4, and when she goes 5, he backs up 5 and 6. So that's a normal 5, 6 for the guy lead on a downbeat, and the lady does a rock and go. She then does a 7 and 8 and 1 sit 2. While he just goes 7 and 8, he goes 1, 2. She does a press, leaving her left foot forward. There's no weight on it now, so she's going to press forward for 3 and 4 while he does a normal anchor. From here, we do a whip with the hand behind, over the head, and change hands. It starts on 5. That goes 5, 6, 7, and 8. What's really interesting here, she chooses to hit the music, so she steps down, does an and count on her left foot right here. Maxence, you can tell, is planning on hitting the 1 right here and stopping, but because she steps down and swings the foot and catches his back, it then brings him forward. So this is 1, 2. She gets on the foot. He takes the hand out from behind her head and over his own as he takes her to close for 3, 4. Then he does something kind of fun. This is not planned. It's amazing that they're doing this on the fly. It's really pretty cool. What he does is he traps her with the left hand, because otherwise she would want to let go. And he rolls around, turning back to the left the other direction. Scoops back underneath and takes her to close and leads her to do a passing triple. Here's the deal. We're doing a passing triple. She went up on 1 foot. Knock yourself out. If you want to go up on 1 foot and do that at the end, and you can do that, that's great. But this is practical enough that you can do this with just about anybody, okay? So this normal move, do the normal version. Don't hook me. So it goes like this. This is pretty popular. I do it all the time. It's because she hooks me 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8 that it brings me forward. That caused this. He then reversed it, went underneath and brought the lady around. She was on 1 foot. From there, you can just lead the lady out. So I'm going to do it one more time from the top on the other side. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. She does 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and hook me. 1, 2, 4, 6, and 8, and whichever side you want to come out on, and you can certainly make that go around another circle. Allison, great job. Thank you guys for watching.